Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Nuggets News. Tonight's video is just going to be some technical analysis. Following on from the Ethereum technical analysis videos I've been doing, I'm going to cover Bitcoin, Ethereum and Litecoin tonight, as I like to stick to those big cap coins where the majority of the volume is sort of flowing through, and I like to swing trade and look for these bigger patterns to capture the big moves rather than day trading. Now for me, I will look at sort of hourly charts if I'm looking for entry and exit points for given trades, but I think the best way to trade these things is swing trading and capturing the momentum, and that's what those cycles I've identified here. We see a run up and a little pullback, then another run up, a bit more of a pullback in that last cycle. But the most recent cycle, we had a big run up, but then a big breakdown towards the end of the cycle, and this spike down low actually broke where this bracket started. And for me, that's a sort of a bit of a warning sign, just to watch how it plays out. But it did recover nice and strongly here, but what I'm looking at now is this sort of head and shoulders pattern that's forming, and if we do get the breakdown here, I'll be watching around this 2300 level quite closely. But from the headline to the neckline, I've sort of drawn that out, and that would take us down to around $1,800 mark. And maybe if we get some bad fundamental news around the hard fork or something, we could see a bit of a crash down this low. But I think that'd be a massive buying opportunity if we did see a panic of that size. And I know I'd be stepping in to buy Bitcoin for the long term if we did see a spike down to that level. So the next one I just want to cover is Ethereum, and we've broken down out of this pennant that was forming. And a couple of weeks ago, when we were sitting around the 250, 260 mark, I thought that we could break to the upside, and I had some extensions measured out. But we're seeing this sort of retrace now. It's still in a bullish configuration as far as I'm concerned. And a couple of weeks ago, I said that as long as that 250 line in the sand holds for me of the length of this bracket that we're currently in, okay, then I think we're going to get another big push to the upside on the 1st of July when these next two brackets start, okay? So again, if something happens in Bitcoin, we could see a bit of money flow into Ethereum, but I think that a lot of guys, a lot of the Bitcoin crowd, the sort of Bitcoin maximalists, would rather flow into Litecoin if they have to, or keep their cash on the sidelines maybe. But I spoke in the past about how the $42 billion market cap of Bitcoin, it's only going to take $1 billion or two to flow into this tiny market cap of Litecoin to push the price up a large percentage. So if we get $2 billion flowing to here, the price is going to double up towards that $100 mark, and that's sort of the target I'm looking at as we move towards this hard fork. And I think a lot of the new guys that we've seen come into the space in the last few months are going to be confused and when they start to read this stuff on all the news sites every day. So the next trade I want to talk about is Litecoin. Really high configuration here, consolidating at the high fib retracement levels, and we've had a really powerful run up here, but still just making higher highs, higher lows, and I think we might get a little bit of pullback maybe here as this bracket pushes down, but then I think we're sort of off to the races again for Litecoin. And the way that I'm playing this trade, and the trade that you guys know I'm in at the moment, is the Litecoin Bitcoin pair. So a really nice sort of cup and handle forming here, and if we get a bit of strength as we enter this smaller bracket pushing up here, that'd give me the sign. And once we break out here and then again confirming through all-time highs, I think that's just a massive trade to the upside if we get some confusion around the hard fork and money flowing to Litecoin. And Litecoin's had some positive news itself lately, so this is a trade that I'm going to stay in for the time being, and that I think there's a lot of upside potential here and not too much downside risk. It would really take the Litecoin price breaking down significantly for me to exit this trade, and I don't think that's going to happen. And if it does, I think the Bitcoin price would break down more, and again it would push up this ratio of Litecoin to Bitcoin. So I hope you guys enjoy that technical analysis. Watch my previous videos for more detail on how I got these brackets and all these fib levels, but I just want to give you guys a quick update at the sort of levels I'm looking at in the coming week, and some trades I'm in currently. So thanks guys. Talk to you next time.